Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hey, Mom. I hope you're feeling better. I'm so happy that Serena's there with you, my sister. And I know that's a good thing for you to have family around. I'll get there soon, I promise. Got a few more things to handle over here that will be arriving. Got my coffee. I am set. Hey, Papa, how are you? So, Mom, I'm not sure you're here with me right now, but I know you're going to watch it later. And I'm glad that my sister is with you, Serena, and that's good for you. Got my 7-Eleven coffee. People are lining up on the gate. Hey, who's that? That is, hey, hello, my friend. I can't see the name. I have my glasses. Hi, Jersey. NHB Ben. Guess that's going to have to do because I do not have my glasses. Reading glasses. I'm at been quite of a week at LAX. Celebrities seem to be coming back. I got Megan Fox with that Machine Gun Kelly. I got them the other day coming back from their vacation. And yesterday I happened to get not Megan Kelly, Stewart. She's probably one of the worst celebrities as far as with the fans and with the paparazzi. She's very, very, very nasty woman. You talk about nasty celebrities. She used to be kind of nice back in the day, but she hides behind a bodyguard. I mean, really. They should take note from Joan Rivers, man. Hey, how's my stream coming out, by the way? I gotta ask that. 1 to 5, people, let me know. Okay, very good. Thank you, Timothy. Thank you, Sonic. Thank you, Timothy Odell. Yes. And thank you, Michael. Michael Milan Show. Michael Malore. I should stay in school. But LAX seems, Henry, how you doing? To be getting back to normal. Because, I'm paparazzi too, I make money with my videos with the celebrities. And I got a couple this week. It's been a long time since I've got A-listers. The people are behind the gates here with their families. It's a great place for plane spotting. Antonio. You got the In-N-Out across the street over here. And I just came back to 7-Eleven across the street. Yeah, good station, folks. Michael Malone, if I'm saying it right. You should go check out his channel. Does some great interviews. Brings the community together, and it's a show because it's positive, So Paris Hilton got married during the week. Hey, Fair Shake, how are you? Oh, how you doing, man? Terminal 4. Yeah, I love Terminal 4, man. I guess my favorite terminal would have to be Terminal 5. I get most of my narcotics arrest over there, and most of my guns. When people carry guns in TSA, on carry-ons, 5 is good. 4 has always been it's been my favorite too, but they actually have 2 TSAs there. They have one that's available to the public and one that's not available to the public, and but I've gotten a lot of stars, celebrities over the years at Terminal 4. Oh, see how Joe's in the house. Oh yeah, Eric is not coming tonight. He's think he went to Disneyland or something like that. So he's the plane caller, but I've been plane spotting, if you can call that, for 3 years. The reason why I plane spot, I actually don't do it for views. I do it because it relaxes me. My mom likes it. She's in New York, and it's very the people that come here from In-N-Out Burger, they come to this park, and planes come so close to you. It's very relaxing for the mind. But God is good, man. I got a couple of good celebrities this week, so that's a sign of LAX starting to open up again, which is an amazing part. My lawsuit's underway with the Santa Monica Police. That's in federal court, and right now we're doing what's that called? Discovery on both sides. So that's God's good. I miss Eric. Eric knew what planes were coming. So now I'm just going to have to just get the planes coming over our heads. Eric is a big part of the plane spotting. But he's off tonight. Hey, thank you, Fair Shake. The cats were like that. That is cat food. My Tina, my black cat, it has a cold. But she's actually getting over the cold. Thank you very much again. Coffee, man. Okay, thank you. Coffee good. This is so relaxing, man. Especially when you're here, you can hear the planes, the vibrations, the noise, and it's just so relaxing. And we have to pay tribute to the fallen officer. He's the first airport police officer that was killed in line of duty. They made this plaque for him. It's Officer Tommy Edward Scott, killed in line of duty, homeless guy. He was walking down this way, the homeless guy. Tommy Scott stopped him in the police car. Then the dude somehow got control of the police car. Tommy tried to stop him, and then he was beheaded by the police car. And the guy, it was a nightmare, but he was the first LAX airport police officer killed in line of duty. And they called this Tommy Scott Square. A lot of construction going on at LAX. They're getting ready for the people mover. And it was devastating, man, because he was actually a real nice police officer. I never met him, but I've heard some good stories about this young man. But the first one killed in line of duty. Nice night, peaceful night. It's very peaceful. If anybody has the flight to call, you can let me know if you're gonna call from planes, because I don't have my Eric's not here tonight, so it's a little different. But I have to come out here and plane spot, man. But very relaxing park. It's a great park. It has the In-N-Out, like I said before, right here. It's got the 7-Eleven right there. It's got the Married Men down the street. If you're into that, it's got all kind of routes. I mean, it's really Westchester by the airport. It's a very, very relaxing area. I feel more relaxed here than Venice. got 3 planes coming, man. Not at the same time, but lined up. Yeah, Kristen Stewart, she's playing Princess Diana, the next movie, and they say she does a pretty good job. But I got her yesterday, and the reason why I smiled at her, because I saw her bodyguard, because I would have never known. She has the mask on and the a hoodie type of thing going on. So I spotted the bodyguard. He didn't see me. That's why I don't have my camera out. I lay low. I just laid low, followed him, and she came out with her mother. At first, she just thought I was a normal guy because I'm recording with my cell phone. It's so good now, the phones. Yeah, I got it good. Should be on X17 online by Monday. I'm trying to get Paris Hilton. I don't know when she's leaving. She's got married, so I'm trying to get her on the honeymoon. So I've been sticking out Tom Bradley for the last 3 days. Normally she calls up my agent and tells my agent when she's landing or leaving, but she hasn't done that. So I'm going to have to. I've always been lucky here at LAX. Quiet day as far as I didn't get any police videos today. I got a guy that parked his car, like not by the terminals, but by the traffic area. Busted his cars going by. He must have been gone for at least an hour. I heard all over the scanner. The K9 cleared it. The LAX security officer was giving it a ticket and calling the tow truck. He finally got back. Got lucky because the tow truck was minutes away. Should have got a ticket. He should have got towed, this guy, because how do you do that? This is my last video. It's a short video, but somebody made a comment. Well, how could you be that way to black people? I do a whole thing on parking wars. That's my favorite show, Parking Wars. So I do a lot of people getting towed at LAX. I've been doing that for years. I don't care. It's not a race thing. It could be white, black, Asian. But this guy, he tried to make it racial. And it was nothing about being racial. It was about being dumb. He got really lucky because the tow truck was like minutes away. It was heavy traffic. That's why the tow truck didn't get there on time. But he should have got towed. He got a heavy ticket, but should have got towed. Okay, Fish Shake, thank you for the tip, and thank you for coming in. And your comments are always appreciated. Feel better. My cat, Tina, has got a slight cold. She's getting better now. Who's that? That's Dagwood? Dagwood. Yeah, hi, Dogwood. Sorry about that. Just get plenty of rest, man. That's the best thing you can do. And to get one day at a time, man. Wow, there's 3 planes lined up. There's a lot of planes coming in tonight, man. You can actually see the lights. I'm going to do 2 hours of plane spotting, and then I'm going to go to bed early because I have to get here early tomorrow, at least by 8, and check all the flights going to Asia. My agent thinks she's going overseas to Asia. She's going on a honeymoon with her husband and her mother. So if I get that shot, that's worth some money. I am back with the agent. It's been slow for me because of the COVID, but things seem to be picking up at LAX again. Celebrities are starting to come out, fly again. That's a good thing. But I like my police videos better. Amazing. I love this plane spotting, man. I don't know why. I don't know how in the world I start plane spotting. Don't really know much about airplanes, but I do know it does relax me. But yeah, Parking Wars is my favorite show, man. It comes on, if you have regular television and you have a smart TV, you can actually get some rabbit ears and switch to regular television. Regular TV has changed. There's like 60 stations, man. They have all different stations, man. It's amazing. And they show like, in the morning, starting at 4, they show like 15, 16 Parking Wars. I don't sleep that much. I'm stressed out about that whole thing with the Santa Monica police. So my whole stress level, I don't sleep that well, but so I watch television. I get about maybe 4 hours of sleep a night. So I love Parking Wars, and my favorite TV show would have to be Court TV. I love Court TV. I've always loved Court TV. They're back, and they're back strong. They show all the different trials around the USA. And they brought back, they actually brought back on regular TV, Kojak's back on, and Starsky and Hutch. I didn't know Starsky and Hutch lived on the show. He lived at, it's called Venice Place. It's a real apartment house on Albert Kennedy. And they had an episode during the week. Chrissy McNichols was on the show. And I like the show because they show the old Venice. And I'm going to do a video about that apartment house, Hutchcliffe. In real life, Starsky, Paul Michael Glazier, he lives in Venice. And I think I know why, because they shot a lot of Starsky and Hutch in Venice. Maybe he feels comfortable in Venice. I got to get him one day. He walks his dog a lot. I can't give the exact location where he lives because I don't want to piss him off. I never met him, but I definitely got to get him. David Soul got old, man. Hutch, man. They had a picture of him, of Starsky pushing him in a wheelchair, man. I guess they were doing the new Starsky and Hutch. They had small parts in it, but he can't really walk anymore, man. It's really sad when you get old, man. Everything falls apart. Because I'm 62 and I still think I'm 20, but I'm not. I look in the mirror, I go, well, you're not 20 anymore. I got my bus pass, and it's a senior citizen bus pass. I only pay 40 cents. So that's to tell you something. I am there. I also like the show Married at First Sight. That's a great reality series, man. Really good. Oh yeah, that was a good show, man. Song, man. Don't give up on us, man. I love that. He was a one-hit wonder, but it was an incredible song, man. He also was in one of the episodes. I think part 2, Dirty Harry. He played a corrupt cop. Not the original Dirty Harry, but they had a sequel, and he played a motorcycle cop in that one. But Don't Give Up on Us was a hit song. That song got me through many heartbreaks. Oh yeah, Weed Sight. Man, that was an incredible song, man. Because I was young enough to fall in love and getting heartbroken. And I use a lot of those songs to get over my heartbreak. So that got me to many, many heartbreaks. And that song, Feelings, too, was a good one. I got my 7-Eleven coffee. So Eric is not coming tonight. If you just tuned in, Eric is out with his family. I'm not even sure how old Eric is, man. I think he's a young kid. I think he's got to be probably about 18, maybe even younger than that. The stuff he tells me, man. But yesterday I missed an incredible video. It was a guy at Terminal 1, got off the plane, drunk as can be, pulled his pants down, They had to call the cops and take him to a local hospital, man. But I was at Terminal 7, and like an idiot, I took I was waiting for the all terminals bus downstairs. I should have walked it. I would have made it, but I missed that video, man. Because I do a lot of videos on alcoholism. I don't do it to make fun of the people. I do it to help people that want to quit drinking. On when you come to the airport and you get arrested, take you to a hospital or a drunk tank, that means it's time to quit. I went to a thing a couple weeks ago. It was Michael Hall. He was murdered at Venice Beach by another homeless man. His mother, she's a wonderful woman. She invited me to his birthday party with all his friends. It was kind of a birthday party, happy bash, sad event, but both. And they had all this beer there. They had Stella, my favorite beer, man. And I can't drink. You know, I told her I don't. That's my favorite beer, but I cannot drink. I had a soda. Just because you quit drinking, it doesn't mean the world stops. And you got to be able to be at a party where people are drinking and not feel weak. Yeah, deep inside, I wanted to drink, but I knew if I had one, it'd be all over. So I was happy with my soda. Because just because you quit drinking, the world goes on. Some people know how to drink. You know, some people can have a couple of beers and call it quits. Me, I can't do that. I got to have at least 10, 15 beers, man. It's been over 3 years now, man. I remember I had 18 years, and I got the Mike Tyson settlement. I'm walking down the street, and something says, go have a beer, man. One's not going to kill you, man. And I went to the bar, had one, then I had two, I had three. It was all over, man. I lost 18 years without a drink because I fell to the temptation. But yeah, in my community page, there's a link to the Starsky and Hutch episode with Christy McNichols and Hutch's apartment on Albert Kenny. Because on the show, I guess they used the outside of it. They must have used the in the studio. Hey, Anthony. I'm doing okay. The celebrities are coming back. I got a big one yesterday. I got Kristen Stewart. She's playing Lady Diana. She was in the Twilight movies, but she's really a horrible person. And as far as celebrities concerned, I've shot a lot of them, and she hides behind the bodyguard. It's just ridiculous. I used to like her, man. She's changed. The late Joan Rivers, man, she was really great with Paparazzi, man. Joan Rivers, she would talk to you. She would make jokes with you. Sylvester Stallone is really a great guy. I got him a couple times at LAX. He's always a nice guy. He talks to you like you're a human being, you know. And I love Sylvester Stallone. And I said to him, I remember you in Kojak when you played a corrupt cop. Kojak is back on the air again, people. It's on Go TV. If you have regular television, you probably don't know about it because you probably have cable. But regular TV is rocking, man. If you have a smart TV, man, I would advise you to get some antennas. You can get them at real cheap and hook it up, and 60 or 80 channels, man. And they have great movies. This is great, man. Yeah, you have the commercials, but so what? So they have 2 Kojaks, and then they have a Starsky and Hutch after it. So you can't beat that. But my favorite show is Parking Wars, man. It's really good. They tow cars, they give out tickets, they boot cars in different cities, man. And I've always been doing Parking Wars before I saw that show. If you see my videos, I do a lot of people getting towed at LAX. And I just love it. There's some days in LAX, man, you get nothing. You don't get any police action. Like yesterday, there was 2 arrests. The guy had a gun at TSA checkpoint, and I think it was Terminal 6. But sometimes the police cars respond by the airfield, so there's no shot. They take them out on the airfields. So you're waiting there and you don't get it. And then some guy had a lot of weed, airfield. But they don't do it because of me. They do it because it's closer for them. But most of the time, they do come out the regular way. So yesterday was like all this good stuff happening, and I didn't get one police video. But I did get Mr. Stewart, so it worked out. In and out is always crowded, man. So Tina has had a cold for like 3 days, but I got her some cold medicine from my friend at the veterinarian's office. He saved me hundreds of dollars because you know how it works. You bring your pet in there, they want blood samples and all that crap, and it's going to cost you $200, you know. But I have a friend that works at an office, so I got some of this virus medicine for her, and it only costs $20. And she's doing quite well now. When you get a cat that's sneezing and the nose and stuff, it's very uncomfortable for them. That's the worst part about having a pet, when they get sick and you don't have the money to take them to a vet. That's the worst part, you know. So it's always good to, I guess, get insurance for your pet, because pets do get sick. I think I've lost 5 cats over the years. And I had the first cat, Lucky. She was Abyssinian. She had diabetes. That's when I had money to spend. I spent about 10 grand on her in a 5-year period to fight the diabetes. I had to get the shots twice a day. And she lived a long life, though. But cats do get diabetes. And I had a cat that had asthma, man. I had to give him the inhaler. So cats do get sick, man. It's about maybe 20 or 30 people inside the park here watching the planes go over. Where we're at right here, a lot of traffic going by. These people drive like crazy over here, man. It's dangerous over here because these people, they drive like they don't know what they're doing, man. I got my police scanner going. I am mounted in the airport in case something big happens. I'm gonna run in there and get the story. Okay, Mom, I'm going to walk over here and get your favorite shot of the plane going over my head. My mom likes that shot when the planes go like directly over my head. Let me fix the screen. Pull back some. There we go. Yeah, the homeless encampments, man, in Venice, man, and Westchester, man, it's the same. I was watching Venice Cop Watch. He's really good. If you want to see those videos, he's always at those encampments. But for me, I don't have that kind of time anymore, and it's very depressing for me. But I'm not needed. I did my 3 months. I helped out as much as I could. Now it's time. It's back to reality. I am doing an interview with Gary Featherstone probably tomorrow or the next day. He's getting his money back from the sheriff. The sheriff did not want to give the money back to him, and the DA dropped all charges. It was a bogus arrest. Channel 5 lied because they're friends with the sheriff. I don't watch Channel 5 anymore, man. KTLA. I used to love KTLA, but they only lies up against Gary Featherstone, and once the DA dropped the charges, they wouldn't do a fraction. You know, they give all that dirt out on somebody, and then they won't even give a retraction. So it's all respect for KTLA. At least give a retraction when the story doesn't pan out the way you think it's going to pan out. All right, Mom, we got some planes. I count 4 planes lined up. So we get some planes going over the head. And this is where we're at. This is the park here with folks line up and get the in and out. Hello, my sweet Tony. Hey, 2 babes and a box truck. How you doing? I love the YouTube names. All right, Mom, here we go. This is for you. This is going to be right over the head. There you go. Love it. Love it. Yeah, love it. It's amazing to me, man. You know, I'm 62 years old. When I was young, it was all about going out, drinking, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. What I mean by drugs is I never really got into cocaine or anything like that. It was just a lot of marijuana and a lot of beer. Now I go home and I lay down with my cats. My girlfriend is gone, she's passed, so basically I'm not looking for a new girlfriend. I couldn't even afford a new girlfriend. That's the sad part. You know, it's like you gotta have money when you have a girlfriend. You gotta be able to take her out and buy stuff. You know. When I was doing my street shows in business, I made some good money, man. Always had money coming in, and it was a good time. As you get older, man, you realize, man, I should save some of that money. But you learn and you learn. That's a Delta plane. I don't know the number, but that's Delta. Eric's not here tonight, but that blue plane is definitely a Delta plane. Oh, you're lucky to have that fly over your house. But if I had the money, I would probably move to Westchester by LAX. You know, because it's really nice. It's everything you need. There's all the shopping stores. You know, but I do love Venice, but I don't enjoy Venice the way I used to enjoy it. I guess the people changed that whole, the new people that live there now, the rich people, it's a whole different energy now. They're trying to get rid of Mike Bonham with the recall, the councilman. and they have all these signatures, but it makes no sense because the election is coming up, and by the time all the recall ballots are counted, the election will be in. So that's going to be interesting. I know Mike Bonham for years, and Bill Rosendahl, the councilman, he passed. He was a great guy, Bill Rosendahl. His door was always open, and he had the best parties. There was a guy in Westchester Park. He had a sign by his tent that said, "We call Mike Bonham." And Mike Bonham, he's not perfect because he has to deal with all this politics stuff. We're not good friends or anything. I mean, he never calls me like that. Bill Rosendahl used to call me, but it is what it is. Some days you get to LAX and you get nothing. You don't get no police action, no celebrities, and you spend all that time there, man. But some days are golden. Had a couple of good nights there, man. So I'm not complaining. But maybe I am. All right, Mom, I know you like that. My mom loves the planes going over her head. Helps her sleep. I got my scanner going, so I'm listening to everything in the airport right now, and there's nothing happening. Yeah, but that Kristen Stewart was really nasty yesterday. I guess the video will be up because I give my celebrity videos to the agent, and he puts them on his site, which is called X17 Online. You can look at my video with Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly when they came out the other night, and they were kind of nasty. But the TV shows, they like it. They'll use it anyway because they're walking out of the airport. They don't really have to talk. TMZ likes them to talk. But I've been plane spotting for about a little over 3.5 years. And I don't do it for views. I don't do it for subscribers. I do it because I like it, love it actually. Don't know much about airplanes either. I'm not one of those guys that know when the plane was built. I do it just total relaxation. I do it because these folks that come to this park, they sit here and they eat their burgers and they just relax. A lot of them don't know about airplanes, but they know it's very relaxing. Hey, Roger, how are you? Roger in the house. But yeah, people, long day at LAX. Oh, good to hear. I'm glad you're staying positive. That's the key. I don't hang around with any negative people, man. And that's why I'm probably by myself. When I go online like this, I'm basically talking to people that enjoy my plane spotting. Not many people enjoy it, but I do. Oh, pretty good. One day at a time, and enjoying the plane spotting, and loving LAX. It was like the other day, I was at LAX all day, and then I heard a friend of mine told me, I'm not going to name the person that works there, said Megan Fox is coming out. And she didn't tell me what time though. She just told me she's coming out. So I went online and figured out that she was in Greece with the fiance. And about 3 hours later, I saw this guy. I guess what they have is greeters that actually meet them at the door, and then they call the limo or the SUV for them. And I had my headphones on, and the guy thought I was just a guy with headphones on. I didn't use my big camera. I used my Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. It shoots incredible 4K video, and got him. And that was the first celebrity I got out of Tom Valley coming out that celebrity door, in over a year. I did get the whole kiss coming out 6 months ago, out of the regular way, during COVID when it was high. And yeah, man, it was great. It was a great feeling. Loving it, man. Playing spot. See, I've been doing this for 41 minutes now. I'm doing 2 hours tonight, but time goes by so quick when I'm playing spotting. That's how I know I'm having a good time. It just goes by so fast, man. At LAX, when I'm in there trying to find celebrities and police stories, it seems like the clock doesn't move at all, man. It's just, sometimes it's really, really boring at LAX because you don't want to talk to the passengers. You don't want to talk to people. You just want to like blend in, and that's what I do. I don't mess with the people. You hide your camera. You have your headphones on, which I have police scanner going. Without the police scanner, I couldn't do my police videos because I wouldn't know what was going on. I wouldn't know who had a gun and what terminal. I wouldn't know who was getting arrested for weed. I wouldn't know. You know what I mean? So if they ever encrypt the channels, they have some that are already encrypted, but this one they share it with LAPD and the fire department. That's why it's not encrypted. It's not encrypted. Thank God for that, because I would be in a world of trouble if I didn't have no scanner. Okay, we're walking the long shot. You got 5 planes, Mom, over the head. 5 planes. Coffee and bed. You got about maybe 50 people in the park that actually just love it. I guess the whole thing about plane spotting is the noise it makes, the vibrations, it comes close. There's another part of the airport you can plane spot. It's I forgot the name of it, Hill something, but the planes are like so far away from you, man. I went over there one day and tried to plane spot. I didn't like it. It's just like, it's just too far away. You don't get them going over your head. But over here, it's just like an incredible area, man. Very festive. And I don't make any money from plane spotting. I may make $1, $2 from plane spotting, but I don't actually do it for the money. I do it because it's so relaxing. The other day, I'm sitting at Tom Bradley. I'm trying to get Paris Hilton coming in. Guessing, of course. There was no actual tips. So I'm there, and I turn to my right, and I actually see Kristen Stewart's bodyguard. He had the mask on and everything, but I spot him. And he's upstairs by departures. And she actually landed. So he was maybe trying to decoy me or something, because I know he spotted me. So he stood upstairs for about maybe an hour, man. And then he vanished. And I went downstairs and I spotted him hiding. So I just basically waited and got her and her mother well, there's a good one, guys. Someone one now. I guess he had too much to drink and he was trying to board the plane and he got denied boarding and now he's tripping out. That shot I wouldn't be able to get because that's past TSA. But they're getting strict now, folks. If you come to the airport and you have too much to drink and you're trying to get on your airplane, you know, they're going to not deny you boarding, and you yelling and screaming, it's not going to help anything. They're trying to pass this new thing through Congress where if you get a no-fly on one airlines, it means all airlines. They're trying to pass that now. But there's a lot of crap happening in the air right now. People don't want to wear their mask. It's getting bad. It's getting brutal. It's getting brutal. But I love LAX, man. I can say it over and over again, man. You never know what you're gonna get. Make it a breaking story, make national news. The homeless encampment videos were good for 3 months. I tried to help, but I could not keep doing that because I got to make a living, and a lot of that's very depressing with the garbage trucks. What's that? Campool. Hi, Campool. Hopefully I'm saying it right. And yeah, very depressing. Just the trucks clearing out tents and all that. It's the same thing over and over again. Gary Featherstone, my friend, you've seen him in many of my videos. He's in a hotel now. He still has the store on Rose and 3rd, but they actually put him in a hotel right on Lincoln. And Angel, I hear, is living in an apartment now with 5 others. They just share the kitchen. I'm going to try to get an interview with her when I see her. I'll still be doing videos in Venice. It's not like I'm not doing it, you know. I'll still be doing some homeless videos, but I'm not going to be doing when the extent I was doing it day and night. When I go for a story, I go for a story. You know, I don't back down on it. But you don't see any more LA sheriff in Venice. They're not there. I just got invited for Thanksgiving. Gary Featherstone's making dinner for a lot of the homeless. I saw him today, so I got invited to that. So that's going to be exciting. But things are looking up. These celebrities are starting to come back to LAX. I can make some money with that again. So that's a good thing. The agent gave me a call last week and said, listen, are you ready to go back to work? Because during COVID, there was nothing to get at LAX at all. But I, willing and dealing, I managed to, with God's help, I managed to survive that whole stay at home. I got a press pass, so I was able to go out and film some of the demonstrations. But yeah, if you watch court TV, they have two cases on that young kid that had the gun, that AR or whatever, he shot those people. There were a lot of bloggers shooting that stuff, live streaming it, and a lot of them had to go to court because of their video. Because what they do, they go online and they find that video that you were there, and you can speedily go to court. So if you do a video of a police thing and you catch something like a shooting or something, guess what? You're going to be sitting in court, and there's no way around that, man. A lot of folks don't realize that when you do capture something, you're subject to be. I've been subpoenaed to court at least 3-4 times over my videos, and you got to go. There's no not going, you know. So be prepared for that. If you're doing videos of the police or demonstrations, and you capture something, you can wind up in court. A lot of folks don't realize that, but it's true. And they do a whole background check on you. Like with my lawsuit against Santa Monica Police, you know they're doing a background check on me. Oh yeah, me too, man. It's incredible. Are you watching it on Court TV? Court TV is on television, and you can also find it on the app. They live stream all those trials, man. So if you're at home, you can actually Google the app, Court TV, and watch both of the trials. They're very interesting. Are you watching? Are you spotting near the? Oh yeah, In-N-Out's right. In-N-Out's right here, bro. I always play spot here. I don't play spot anywhere else. The other playing spotting spot, it's a hill. It's on the other side, but that's isolated, man. I don't feel safe at all over there. And besides that, the plane's too far away. If you go to a plane spot, you got to do it by In-N-Out, because In-N-Out is beautiful, man. It's festive, and you feel safe. I'm not saying it's safe. We won't get robbed or anything, but it's a lot safer than that other side. It's like Venice. When I walk down the street in Venice, it's not safe. Basically, you just got to be aware of your surroundings, and don't have your phone out, and especially at night walking around. Just be aware of your surroundings. Venice is it's not that safe. People think Venice is safe. It's not. You got the mentally ill walking around. You got a lot of the criminals walking around. It's the soup kitchen full of different types of people, man. But Venice has always been that way, basically. I've been living in Venice for over 30 some odd years, and it's never really been a safe place. I've captured some good stuff, murders in Venice. I've been I don't want to brag, but I have been caught watching for years before YouTube was even in existence. It was we posted all our stuff on what was that MySpace. It was me, it was Zuma Dog, and Matt Dow. That was it. There was nobody else doing it. There was no cell phones. You had to have a camcorder. And there was no money in it at all, you know. And then YouTube came along. They wasn't paying for a few years. And then when they talked about paying, I was like, they're paying? You know? You did it because you loved it. I'm reaching 100 million views. I think I have like 95 million views right now. I'm reaching 100 million, so hopefully I can get that by the end of the year. That's lifelong. I had another channel that was taken down. It was just called Tony Vera. But back then I didn't know that much about copyright strikes, women in bikinis. Because back then you couldn't really post any kind of thing that was sexual with chicks on with bikinis. They're still frowning out a little bit, but you got to be careful, man, because YouTube. Any older YouTube, if you played anybody's song, you get a strike immediately. Now they give you an option where all the money goes to the person that owns the song. I shot the video. That was the first, the topless Venice. First time they had it. Not really topless. They had pasties on. and I shot down in Venice, and then YouTube gave me a strike for that. Yeah, so I'm sure they're watching my channel, the Santa Monica Police, their attorneys, for something they did to me, you know, attacking me what they did, and they're trying to find all this dirt on me, because right now we're doing discovery, and I have to put out all these different court papers. We'll be suing the couple of officers, and we're suing the police chief. So you know they're gunning hard for me, and they're not gonna find anything, because I actually have a very boring life. Actually, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but last 30 years I've been good, man. I watch all those TV shows, people in jail. I don't want to go to jail, man. It's like, and I love video. I like to get stories, you know. I love it. I like finding stories. That's why I call myself the Venice Owl. I'm always hunting and searching for a story, and the owl is always trying to find food, hunting and searching. And it's a great name, Tony Vera, the Venice Owl. People ask me, why did I pick that? Well, I used to be called Tony Vera the Fireman, because I had a fire show, and the owl just fits me perfectly. But yeah, man, Court TV, folks. 2 amazing trials on there, and they got some other ones coming up. This chick, she had a boyfriend. They were playing hide and go seek, and she puts him in the suitcase, and he can't get out, and she's making fun of him, and he dies in the suitcase, man. She's going on trial, man. It's all kind of stuff going on Court TV, but it was on cable for a long time. And then they had changed the name to True TV, and there was no more Court TV. And then lately, I think 2 years or a year and a half ago, they put Court TV on regular television and apps, and it's really good, man. Gloria Allred's daughter used to be the host, and they're in the courtroom streaming the trials, man. Did I have any good sports? You say sports or spots? Let's see. Minnesota, the 30th, the trial of the cop. Kim. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one. That one, she was saying taser, 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 and she killed that dude. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one, man. There's like 3 or 4 different great trials coming up, man, and it's captivating, folks, because you get to see how they work inside the court. But like I said, I've always been a Court TV fan, because it's really, really good stuff, man. And you get to see the prosecutor, the defense, the way the lawyer. It's just amazing stuff, man. Okay, we got 1 hour to go. We've been on here for an hour. I do 2 hours every Saturday night. We don't have Eric tonight. Eric's somewhere, I think, at Disneyland. He let me know he's not going to be calling the planes tonight. Earlier next year, the trial of the 3 cops and the killing of George. Oh yeah, that's gonna be great. What's weird is they have a couple of guys at these trials that live streamed it, and they call themselves journalists. So the prosecutor's going, a journalist is not supposed to take any sides, and they say I don't. But then they go into social media, and they find these guys rooting for a lot of different Black Lives Matter. So yeah, if you're a journalist, you're not supposed to take sides. And either the prosecutor or the defense will go on your social media and find everything about what you said. It's intense, man. So be careful what you say on social media. It was like my video of the cops who attacked me. There is an Eva Air. Hey, thank you there, man, Kevin. Eva Air 777. Eric's not here, so he won't get mad. Yeah, the video that I put on YouTube of the attack. But basically, the agent took that video and he actually sold that to Inside Edition. But the reason why I put the videos up because I didn't want the cops to get away with it. I had a hard time finding a lawyer in the beginning, and I wasn't gonna let them get away with it. So yeah, man, yeah, when I put it on social media. Because that's not the Eva Air. I think the Eva Air has the wings are bigger. That's I don't know what kind of plane that is, man. Some planes probably I am. No, you have to always when you're dealing with the cops, because obviously they all know me at LAX. Yeah, I don't really get bothered that much at LAX. They know better. But if I'm shooting in the streets and a cop doesn't really know me, I've had that happen. I was shooting something in Venice. It was a big car accident, some kind of road rage, and it was Pacific Division, but I guess Metro was helping them out. And the cop had his flashlight on my eyes, was saying that I have a gun, and the camera's a gun. This is really nasty, a nasty cop. I actually filed a complaint against that cop, man. Because I was shooting on private property from a distance, wasn't interfering, and he was telling me that he fears for the police cars. And it was nasty because not one cop came over, and a lot of cops knew me and said anything. It was really, I think that's the Eva coming now. I know by the wings, they're kind of big. Eva Air, yeah, you're right. I can tell by the wings. I guess they have a lot of gas in them. I'm a greenhorn when it comes to plane spotting, but I know a little bit. I'm starting to learn. Yeah, that's the Eva right there. That is definitely the Eva Air one. Thank you, Kevin. It's a nice night though. There's no wind. It's not that cold. It's a beautiful night. Last Saturday it was freezing. Love the Star Alliance. Wow. Logan, how are you? But we do have a small crowd every Saturday night. We don't get a lot of folks like I am the original live streaming. I was the only guy live streaming plane spotting. Now the other guys are live streaming, but they're using all the high-tech equipment. They're using the regular cameras, but I was the first one live streaming. And they actually took it to another level, but I am the original. But those guys, they actually live stream for like 9 or 10 hours, or 11 hours, man. Not every day. I think they do it like once or twice a week. But they're good at what they do. If you want to see some serious plane spotting, go to YouTube and hit LAX plane spotting, and the channels will come up. And they have the guy talking on the control tower. So They're the real deal. Me, I talk a lot of stuff. I'm rambling away. We got a few folks that like it. Okay, thank you very much. That's Whitbits Roger. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. I'm surprised you hung in that long. my mother's probably fast asleep right now. But thank you, my friend. It was nice having you. But I surround myself, I do not hang out with negative people. I mean, all the stuff that's happened over this last year. Some guy was telling me today at LAX he was depressed. No, he said he didn't know what it was. He couldn't eat, he couldn't sleep. And I said because it was depression. That's what it was. You know, they're telling you have to stay at the house, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. There's no money coming in. You were depressed. Perfectly normal. Remember that? They told you you had to stay home? Or shelter in place? No way of making any money. Remember that? I have a press pass because if you have a press pass, you're able to go out in the streets and cover stuff. So I had my press pass basically, and I was always trying to find a story and to sell to the agent, you know, because I'm not good at staying home. Even though I was in pain mentally, physically, I have arthritis, I had that concussion going. I had to get out of the house, man. But it's amazing though, man, that all these trials going on TV and these bloggers have their videos and they're playing them on. If they streamed on Facebook, they got the video from Facebook. If they streamed on YouTube, they got the video on YouTube, and they're showing all their videos. And but a lot of there was one guy on there. He says he likes to tape the Black Lives Matter and all the folks that destroy stuff. He's gonna have a hard time going to any protest because he's a marked man now because he's on national television talking about he goes to different cities and protests to get these people. So you know they got his picture and all that kind of crap, and he's gonna have a hard time recording anywhere. Because I remember when I was doing Occupy LA, they accepted me to record them, and I got a video of them attacking cops from behind, and Chief Beck actually used that on his press conference, and I was actually banned from Occupy LA, and I couldn't go near where they were because they were going to try to get me, seriously. I worked the eviction at City Hall, but there were so many cameras there, man. But I was the only guy that caught it. They got this plank and they attacked the cops from behind, and they got mad at me because I got the footage. Chief Beck took the video from YouTube, didn't pay me, and then in the news, a lot of the news services, they took the video from the police department and wouldn't pay me for showing it. Channel 9, Channel 2 paid me, but the rest of them were like going, no, Chief Beck gave us the video, we don't have to pay you. It was nasty, man. But they hated me after that, man, and I wasn't able to, Manhattan Beach, I wasn't able to attend any more rallies, man. But before that, they let me film anywhere I wanted to. But the moment I was a marked man, I was a marked man. I tried going back a couple times, but they put my picture out to a lot of the protesters, and I was like a marked man. It was kind of scary, actually. China Airlines 777. Thank you, Logan in the house. All right, we're gonna stay here and get the shot from the side. I like getting the big airplanes from the side. So the dude on Court TV, he's a journalist. He's gonna have a hard time because he was knocking Antifa, he was knocking Black Lives Matter. He's got like 3 groups after his butt. Because that's what he does. He said he goes to different states, and he actually record people picking up stuff, and they don't like that. So he's got to be careful now. He's a marked man. Because the reason why it gets so dangerous because you don't know where it's coming from. You know, big crowd, and they get you from behind. Because I went down a couple times to after the eviction and tried to record, and they were looking at me, threatening me. You know, it was hard. All right, 77 is now. I see it. That dude, I guess he couldn't lie, you know, but this whole thing is he calls himself a journalist, and I mean, I get it, but he should have said that on television because I don't care where he goes, they're going to be after him. I learned that from myself. I was like, oh man, that man's saying too much. They're gonna target him. Antifa, you know, especially those people, man. And they hide their face. You don't know. I know a couple of folks that I watched the channels and they were attacked at different protests in Portland and stuff because the moment they think you're a cop or a stoolie, whatever, they're gonna come after you hard. There it is, the 777. I can tell by the big wings. He says China Air. Just tuned in. I'm Tony Vera, the Venezuela. We plane spot every Saturday night from 6:30 to 7:30. We do 2 hours of plane spotting, and I ramble away. Some folks like to hear me ramble away, so, and my mom loves it. So there it is. I go to In-N-Out, which is right here across the street. I go here every morning and have my coffee. And they got some big planes, man, landing in the morning, man. Some huge planes. But I don't plane spot in the morning because I have my coffee. And then I got to get into LAX and try to get some stories. But I'm going to have to plane spot one day in the morning because they got some beautiful big planes landing. And but I actually like plane spotting at night. But it wouldn't hurt to do a couple plane spotting during the morning. There's about maybe 20 people in the park right now. But in the morning, afternoon, it's about maybe 200-300 people. They get their hamburgers from In-N-Out across the street. They walk it over to the park, but it's tailor-made for plane spotting. If you're wondering why there's no homeless encampments in this park, because this is owned by LAX, and they don't play that. Next big plane, Singapore, yes. A350. Estimated time, 7:30, 7:35. Thank you. Logan Order. I was kind of like worried. I was like going, wow, we don't have Eric tonight, but I'll just wing it. But before Eric came along, I would just do it anyway. I have my scanner going right here, and I have my Venice hat on, my Venice owl hat, and I always have the airport monitored in case something big happens. I remember Gerardo Hernandez, the TSA officer that was gunned down at LAX. I got him a week before he got murdered by that gunman, and I got him. Chris Jenner was coming in, and he checked her in. It was about a 5-minute check. It was crowded, and he was smiling. Great video. I'll put that in the description later. And when it happened, I wasn't here. It happened like 9:30 in the morning, and I checked all my videos in TSA, and I spotted this guy. It looked like the same guy who got murdered. TMZ said it wasn't him. The Daily Mail said it was him, and they ran with it, and it actually sold to a few TV shows. It was him. And they actually took a picture from the video and used it on the flowers at Terminal 3 for Gerardo Hernandez. See, Skidden LAX A359 final approach. Great, thank you. A350 next. What's going on over there? LAPD. When something happens, you got to be here. It's like if I'm home and something big happens, it's too late because I won't be able to get into the airport. They're gonna lock it all down. You got to be near that terminal so you're able to get good footage because they lock everything down. If you have a gunman or something like that, they lock everything down. So you got to be near what's happening, and you'll be able to get some good video. Otherwise, you're out of luck. Here we come. It's a big one. That's beautiful. I love it here, man. I love it. I love the planes. I love everything about it, man. I guess plane spotting brings out the kid in me. That's how I can describe it. It definitely brings out the kid in me. LAX, beautiful place. A lot of construction going on right now. They're getting ready. They're building the people mover. That's ahead of schedule right now, and that's gonna be ready soon. But LAX has it going on, man. Probably got 60 likes. That's amazing. That's unbelievable. You guys are starting to spoil me over here. But I never knew on Starsky and Hutch you have the Venice place where Hutch lives on the show, and it's on Albert Kennedy. I never really knew that, and I'm a Starsky and Hutch fan. I saw the show last week with Christy McNichols, and a lot of it was shot at Hutch's house. I guess they shoot the outside of of that place, but I guess the interiors were shot in the studio. But I was amazed because I know that place. I'm gonna actually do a video on that, and that's why he lives in Venice. Michael Glazier, he actually lives in Venice. 777 from China Airlines coming next. Thank you very much. It's amazing. An hour and 20 minutes already. It's amazing, folks, how time just flies by, man. When you're having fun, time just goes by like that. No, I love it, man. We don't have Eric tonight, so Eric won't be raising Cain about it, and we need somebody to call planes because I don't, I remember about a month ago, Japan Airlines took off, and one of the engines went out. So they had to come back to LAX and land with one engine. I just thought that was incredible, man. I was like, how do you land a plane with one engine? No one knew about it except me because I had the scanner going. Because when you're in the airport, if you don't have a scanner, they're not really going to tell you something unless they have to. They don't want to scare people because people start running on the airfield and all that kind of crap. Somebody was saying in one of my comments, you're not media, man. It's like, I'm not media. Well, got news for you. A lot of my video goes to a paparazzi agency called X17 Online, and they're one of the biggest paparazzi agencies online. And they actually give a lot of footage to different TV shows, TMZ, E! News, celebrity shows around the world. And my stuff has been on there so many times. Plus, a lot of my stuff is sold to the news. But I guess that makes I'm not media. At this point of time, everybody's media. Due to the fact if you get something on your cell phone that the media doesn't have, they will contact you for your footage. It's as simple as that. The media doesn't care where they get the footage as long as they get the footage. If you put it on the Citizens app, that belongs to Citizens app. That's why I don't put anything on that app, because the news can take it for free. If you put stuff on Instagram, the news can take it for free. On YouTube, it's different. They have to have your permission to license the video. You have channels that actually take your video and try to make it their own. They'll sit home, they're not doing anything, and they'll just take your video, all your hard work. Like me, if I get somebody with a lot of weed or a gun in TSA, do you know how long it takes to get that video? You may see 10 minutes of it online, but it takes about 2-3 hours to get that video. You have to call in the CSI, take pictures, the airline rep, a lot of paperwork involved before they come out with the suspect, if they come out with the suspect, because sometimes they take them out on the airfield. So all that work, and you get somebody sitting at home and goes, I'm going to take that video. And you find out about it, and then you tell them to take it down, and they get an attitude with you, and you give them a strike, and they get mad at you. Give me a break. Okay, we got the next plane coming is DL1177. Coming from Minneapolis. Thank you, my friend. Who's that? That is gameplay. I think it's reverse gameplay. Thank you. Eric would have a heart attack right now. Here we go. I'm going to planes. But he's been with me for the last 3 years, man. He's been right by my side. Even though we had a fight one time. I think he blocked 3 people and I got really mad at him, so I actually blocked him from my channel. But he apologized, so we're good. Life is good. Life is good. And I think if you stay positive during this whole episode, what's going on in the world right now, you'll be okay. You have to, no matter what, stay positive. I have this friend from New York that I talked to during the COVID, and he was always, he was always like negative, man. And it was like this negative about everything. So I actually started talking to him for like 2 months, and when I finally talked to him again, he was the same way. He was the same way, man. He knows how I feel about all that negative stuff, man. So we're done. I can't do it. You figure after all these months going by, he would actually change the way he talks with me, because I can't deal with negativity, because I got to stay up. Seriously, I have to stay up, man. The moment I start getting depressed, it's all over. Meg is gone. She passed away. I don't have Meg anymore, and I should have treated her better, man. I should have I'm watching that show now, Married at First Sight, and I've learned a lot from that show. When you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, it's all about communication and respect and trust, and that's how you work with a relationship. You lose that, it's all over. There was this chick running around at LAX. See, there is a Korean Air 77 about to land. Thank you. But anyway, there's this fine chick who I was there with dating Meg, and she was definitely my type. She was this is a hot little thing. But as far as dating her, I wouldn't date her, because it's like, number one, she would destroy me, money wise, mentally. But that's the only temptation that I had with a female besides Meg at LAX. Meg was after everybody. Meg, I couldn't do it, but she could do it. Meg talked to everybody she could. She was a big flirter, And the way I look at it, God works in mysterious ways. Live today like it's your last, because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm not guaranteed tomorrow. You're not guaranteed tomorrow, man. There's 3 planes in a row. But we don't have a big crowd that come in every Saturday night. We have a little crowd, but we have a great crowd. It's all about just having a good time. And a lot of folks, my mom is the biggest fan of my plane spotting, and that's why I actually started doing it, because my mom loves it. All the lights of planes coming in the this is 1, 2, 3, just like 5 planes, all the lights. Amazing, isn't it? That's the big one right there. Look at the wings, well, like gas. Beautiful plane. Let's just pull back. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful, bro. Nothing like it, man. Nothing like it. There's nothing like it. Especially being here in person. There's nothing like it. I am addicted to plane spotting. Next plane, United Express UA 5389 coming from Phoenix. Thank you. Gameplay. And this is In and Out, folks. If you're new, coming to the In and Out's right here. This is the LAX plane spotting park, I call it. Across the street is a 7-Eleven. And many folks come here with their families just to watch the planes land. Kids love it. The adults love it. And I try to bring you guys in what they're feeling. See that? They love it. That's why I like plane spotting. Because it's not because I'm a great plane spotter, because I'm not. But I try to bring you as a layman like we all are. I plane spot San Diego, but sadly British Air retired. Oh yeah, that's really sad, man. That was really sad. I love the British big plane was amazing. But I hear they have some more planes on Horizon coming in. Some new airplanes coming. So stay positive. I like the morning they have the New Zealand plane, which is a huge plane. Yeah, but think positive, man. Things can change. Things always seem to change in life. Anyway, I'm going to pull back a little bit like I did here. Let's see what we get. My favorite plane is a 77 or a 747. Oh yeah, 747. That's a great airplane. But my favorite plane would have to be British Air, the big one. The big ones are amazing because they're so big, and when they land over here, it's like they're floating on air, man. Sometimes the planes, they land really low over here, man. The big one, it's incredible to watch. No, it's United Express. Thank you. Yeah, so I shot this video today. I call it my Parking Wars series. Guy parks his car outside, not a terminal, like right on the main street by Terminal 3. Delta 767 from New York is now. Thank you. That's Logan Older. And this guy left about an hour, man. He's lucky. The LAX security guy called. They have to call the K-9 and do a sweep, make sure there's not any bomb on there. But he's lucky that the tow truck had a hard time getting into LAX, because this guy should have been towed. He got back, got a ticket. There's a black dude, but somebody at the comment going, I was a racist, man. Racist? That has nothing to do with race. The guy is an idiot, you know. I mean, common sense tells you can't do that. And I've done many videos, women, white, black. And he's trying to tell me, well, the LAX security guy was black, and he must have delayed the guy's the tow truck because the guy's black. Well, number one, the LAX security officer didn't know the guy was black. Cause all he knows it was an empty car sitting there. He didn't know what race it was. And he got lucky, man. But common sense will tell you can't leave your car like that at an airport. It's a hot air balloon. Wow. I mean, this guy was going in an hour, man. And really, it's like, and he had his blinkers on, man. Come on, really? I don't do those kind of videos where race is concerned. I don't do hate speech. I don't do black and white type of thing, that type of stuff. That's not my channel, man. But I do stuff. I'm a big fan of the TV show Pocket Wars, and I don't care what color you are. When you do stupid stuff, you got to get that on video. And I like to tape when cars get towed, because people shouldn't leave their car by a terminal, run in. We had one guy that worked at LAX and left his car right by a fire hydrant and was gone for like 20, 30 minutes. He's lucky that the tow truck didn't get there in time, because once the tow truck gets there, once they lift it, there's a drop fee, or they just take it to the yard, where it's going to cost a lot of money. But you can't pay, once they hook it up, you got to pay the drop fee. So I like doing this type of videos. Air China 747, wow, from Beijing is landing next. Wow, thank you, Logan Order. All types of videos, man. Celebrities, you name it. My channel is not one themed. I do different stuff, man. Homeless encampments, somebody with a gun, LAPD. I like doing video, man. Well, I like doing all types of videos. We're reaching 90,000 subscribers. We're close to it. I would have had it. I had my original channel years ago that was taken down for copyright strikes, but some people, like Invisible People, has reached 1 million subscribers. He's my favorite channel, man. He lets the homeless people talk, but he has reached 1 million subscribers, man. Congratulations, Mark, on a job well done. If you ever want to see an incredible channel, homeless people, the channel is called Invisible People. Really nice guy, that Mark. Really nice guy. Love that man. I can't say enough about Mark, man. Mark's an incredible person, and he deserves those 1 million followers. Good. We got about maybe 20 people in the park watching the planes come over their heads. I love this place, man. Whenever I'm stressed out, I try to come here and Plane Spot. I kind of forget my problems. Because I really have a good time here, man. I don't care if I have 2 people watching. My mom is watching it always. If she doesn't watch the live feed, she'll watch the replay. And I really, really like it here, man. Air France, 777-200 from Paris. Wow, 25 minutes away. Okay, perfect. I love Air France because they bring a lot of celebrities in. Air France, Air France, British Air, Hawaiian Airlines. You get a lot of celebrities. But I like to wake up like 4 in the morning on if I'm not awake, I'll watch Parking Wars. It comes on 4 a.m. and they run it. They keep showing different episodes to 9 a.m. And then you got Married at First Sight. But I have to leave by then, get to LAX. I can't. They play like 5 episodes of Married at First Sight. I love that show. I got my cats. I have good food. And I'm so tired when I get home, but I just can't sleep, you know. I may fall asleep and wake up, fall asleep, wake up. I call them cat naps. In and out, people. Right there. In and out. American Airlines 777 from Miami is 50 minutes away. Thank you. Logan order. Yeah. The other day, Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly coming back. I guess he asked her to be his. They're engaged. Got them coming out of Tom Bradley. That's the first video I got of any celebrity coming out of Tom Bradley at the VIP door. It was so incredible. That is not on my channel. If you want to see that video, you have to go to the X17 online. They take a lot of my videos. If I get a video, I can't post it on my channel because they give me some money for those videos. If they sell, I'll make some good money. I remember when I got kissed by Tom Bradley during the COVID. I kept that video for my channel, man. You know, I got the whole kiss coming back from Dubai, yeah. I saw them on TV at a concert in Dubai, and then I was at LAX, and I happened to see them coming out. I couldn't believe it. It was like, wow, man. Gene Simmons is a very nice celebrity. He treats you nice. He doesn't act like he's better than you are. None of that. Gene Simmons is one of the nicest celebrities I've ever met, besides Sylvester Stallone. Who else is good? James Gandolfino. He hated Paps. Didn't like Paps at all. But one day I met him, and I said to him, I'm a big fan, and he kind of gave me a nod, you know. But James Gandolfino did not like Paparazzi at all. His son, Michael Gandolfino, I got him a few years back. Very nice kid. And back then, he looked just like his father. He got a lot of weight going on. I think now he's slim. He's starting to make his own. He looks different now. But back then, he looked just like his father. You can actually Google that video on YouTube. No, go to YouTube and hit Michael Gandolfino at LAX and you'll see that video. I was starstruck. Sometimes you get starstruck. You know, sometimes you'll see a celebrity that you really love. Like the Candyman. What was his name? Tony Todd. I got him at LAX and I was like really starstruck and scared. I was like 15 years old in New York. I was downtown, Chinatown, and I walked past this bar, and I saw a lot of big TV production outside. I guess they were shooting inside the bar, and then out came Kojak. He dressed as Kojak, and I met him. He was really nice. He was Kojak. He was in character, you know, and I was like, he was very nice to me. I also met William Shatner when I was 11. In Central Park, they had a big show at the band show by Sheets Metal. I don't know if you guys know where that's at, but he was on the show, and I met him. He told me to get home. It was late, but he was very nice to me. Some celebrities, you know, they're really nice. But she's like the new celebrities, young ones. They act like they're better than you. You know, they give you that attitude where you're nothing and they're better. They don't want to talk to you. You're dirt. You know, but then you see them on Instagram, you know, they're smiling and all that kind of crap. Paparazzi, all they do is get your picture in a video, man. They're not trying to hurt you. They got these bodyguards that want to hit your camera, smack your camera. They don't mess with me anymore because they know I'll sue them. You know, people say I'm sue hungry. I'm not sue hungry, man. Just don't put your hands on me, man. If you don't put your hands on me, we're good. But the moment you put your hands on me, man, you call the cops in LAX, they actually don't care because they kind of lean towards the celebrity and they'll try to make it where it's your fault. Like with Mike Tyson when he beat me up at Terminal 7 10 years ago. You can Google that video on YouTube. And there was a cop from LA. She's not around anymore, but she made it where she told him to say that I hit him first or whatever. And I got arrested. Excuse me? I got attacked by Mike Tyson. I'm all bloodied up. And you're going to say that I hit him? They dropped all the charges, even on him. He was on parole for that rape charge. So if he would have went to jail, charged, he would have had to go back and serve his time. So it was all politics, that whole thing. Mega Airline 777 from Miami is now 50 minutes away. Thank you, Logan Holder. Okay, good night, Reverse Gameplay. Thank you for coming in, and it was a pleasure. And I'm surprised you lasted this long. Because most folks come in here for about maybe 5 or 10 minutes and leave. That guy's not a plane starter. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about. You're right. You're right in all ways. You're right. My mom always says to me, "Don't say that. Don't say that." Don't say what? I don't know anything about airplanes. Mom, I think they know that already. But if you ever have a layover or you buy LAX, Google In and Out by LAX, and you got to come here, man. It's really great. It's like watching hockey on TV. It's not really that great on television, but if you watch hockey live, it's amazing. Same thing. I can do 9, maybe 10 hours, and that's it. In inside LAX. After that, it's boring sometimes. Sometimes there's nothing happening, and all you have is the police scanner going. And once in a while, I run into the TMZ guys like Charlie. He's on the show, or Jake. They're TMZ guys that actually work out of LAX too. Wow, thank you, Deborah. Deborah, I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. It's it really does. That means a lot to me, maybe because I do my best. But the police scanner is very interesting. The LAX police scanner. I can give you the codes, but you won't be able to get it because you got to be actually near the airport. I guess that's done on purpose. Because I can't get in Venice, I can't get LAX. I guess they do it on purpose. I don't know why they do it, but they do it on purpose. But you got to be within 2 miles of the airport to get anything on LAX. LAPD, you get them on about anywhere. Well, thank you, Deborah, man. Deborah's all right, man. She's my kind of person, Deborah. You know, you can't beat that. You know, you can't pay for that, people. I love play spotting, man. I really do. I enjoy it so much. But you know what's weird though? When you're at LAX and it's really boring. And then, like yesterday, I was at LAX. I'm at Tom Valley trying to get Paris Hilton. Don't have a tip, but I know she got married, and I know she's going to be eventually going on her honeymoon. I don't know when. I'll be here early tomorrow, every day. I'm going to try to get her leaving. She normally calls my agent, but not on this one. She's not going to call my agent. But I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I spot Christian Stewart's bodyguard. I know how he looks. She uses the same bodyguard. And my heart started beating fast. And because when you get a celebrity and you know one's coming in, it's like a high itself. You know, you don't need alcohol to get high. You know, I get high off getting videos of people with guns or people with drugs or celebrities. My heart starts beating, and I know I'm gonna get something good. It's great. It's a great feeling. Hey, James in the house. When I go home to Venice, I used to have my scanner on all night, and I stopped doing that. I said, you know something, you have the scanner on all day at LAX. You don't need to have the scanner on when you go home, because sometimes you get like a homicide in Venice, and those take 3 to 4 hours to get those. And if it's late at night, you know, I once did a 4-hour stream. A guy was walking down Venice Boulevard with his friend, and he actually killed his friend. He knifed him to death. And I shot the whole thing with the detectives, the investigators, and the coroner's truck. It's like a 4.5 hour stream, man. So there it is, 5:30 in the morning, you know. So I said, you know something, I'm just gonna turn off this scanner and just relax. So that's what I do now. I don't have it on anymore because I need to get my sleep, and I need to relax. I don't need to have the scanner on all day at LAX and then all day at home. But if you want some good stuff from Venice, you can always watch Venice Cop Watch. He's out there doing it every day, and very good channel. I'll still be recording in Venice. Don't think I'm giving up on Venice. I'm not. I live in Venice. I love Venice, but I'm not doing on a regular basis. And I am Tony Vera, the Venice Owl. I've seen the owl 4 times in Venice when I was doing the homeless encampment enforcement at 2, 3 o'clock, 4 in the morning. And he would follow around the garbage trucks, the owl, because the mice would run loose, and he'd fly down and grab the mice. So I've seen him 4 times. So I'm gonna go out there one night with a recording of the owl, and hopefully I get him checking out the recording of the amp. I saw a guy do it somewhere in Portland. He had this amp, and he had a recording of an owl, and then the owl came down and was like, what the hell is going on here? So that's something I want to do soon, because once you see the owl, man, you know, it's incredible. The owl, man. They actually found the eagle's nest on the airfield here at LAX a couple weeks ago. There was an eagle, and he had a nest. And they have all kind of birds here at LAX. They have falcons. I guess they actually have falcons at LAX to kill the pigeons, because they don't want the birds going in the engines. So they do have the falcons. A lot of times falcons will stray. There's a few in Venice. I live in Venice. I'm pretty sure they came from LAX. I've gotten the falcon a few times at Venice. Beautiful bird, but he kills pigeons. Oh yeah, he probably is. But there's a lot of kids here, man. There's a lot of families here right now. But even at LAX terminals, there's a lot of folks that smoke weed in the open now because it's not a controlled substance anymore. This guy the other day, he had 20 grams of methamphetamines, and he was arrested. I thought it was weed, and the cops said no, it's a controlled substance. Sometimes I don't really hear what's going on in the sky. I'm not listening, and I know there's something going on over there, but I don't know the exact story. And the cops will let me know. Air France 77 from Paris, 15 minutes. Yes. Yeah, I normally stop the stream at 2 hours, but we're gonna wait for the Air France plane coming in. That'll be the last one because I normally only do 2 hours because I gotta get up early tomorrow anyway. Get to this airport and hopefully get Paris Hilton leaving. It's not a sure thing. The agent doesn't know exactly when she's leaving, but she's definitely going on a honeymoon. It could be any day. So it's Paris Hilton countdown. I thought she was going to Europe. She's telling me it's Far East. So maybe she's going somewhere in China somewhere. Who knows? But she's going on a honeymoon with her mother and the fiance. I mean, husband, actually. How long will that marriage last? I don't give it very long. Hopefully long. That's got to be a trip marrying Paris Hilton, but she has all the money. And I'm pretty sure he has to sign some kind of paper saying that if they get a divorce, he only gets a certain amount of money. Wow, we got 90 likes. That's amazing. That's unbelievable. This is a good stream, people. It's like let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's like 5 plays lined up. Amazing. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Hello from Hawaii. How you doing, TF from Hawaii? That's why you gotta love the live stream. You got folks from all over the world that come in here. Really, it's amazing the technology. When I first started caught watching, it was cell phone only, man. There was no like live streaming. There was no getting stuff off your cell phone because there was no cell phones. When you watch all the old movies like Kojak, the TV show, it was all pay phones. There was no cell phones. So it's amazing the way things have changed over the years. I think I was in Hawaii once when I worked Japan. I used to be an entertainer, fiery the comedian, and I worked Tokyo, Nagasaki, and I remember they gave me a ticket to Japan, Hawaii, LA, because that's when I went. That's when I wanted to move to. Oh wow, we got Sunland, UK. Wow. Hey, Eric's in the house. We're doing okay, Eric. We're doing okay. All right, here we go, people. So we got coming within 10 minutes. We got the Air France, and that'll be the last one because we're running over 2 hours. But Disneyland, that's nice. Eric's in Disneyland, people. But he made an appearance tonight to say hello. Okay, I would guess Eric. I don't know his age, but I would guess Eric is probably about 17. Am I right, Eric? You got to be 17 or 16. I'm just guessing. Oh, we got 97 likes. Oh, 28. Okay, I was way off, man. Okay, Eric. Sorry about that. Good age, good age. But life is good, people. Stay positive. Try not to get depressed. Oh yeah, who doesn't know Kevin Airlines? I think he does like a 9-hour stream, but he's different. He's a professional plane spotter, where I am not. I do it because I love plane spotting. Oh yeah, I know you're having a good time there. Yeah, he knows his stuff. No, unfortunately, I only stream on Saturday nights from 6:30 to 7:30 because I have to go. I normally work inside the terminals for celebrity action and police videos, but I do this once a week. Okay. I do this once a week on Saturday nights. But that guy gets about maybe sometimes 2,000 folks watching him at one time. And he has high-tech equipment. He has good equipment. He knows what he's talking about. So if you do want to watch a really good plane spotting channel, that's the one to go to. Me, United Airlines, Boeing 737 from San Francisco. Me, I talk, I ramble away about different topics. He's strictly airplanes. But I have been plane spotting for over 3 years. I'm the first guy live streaming plane spotting. There was nobody else streaming it. But he has taken it to another level. I recommend this channel very much to all of you. Okay, let's try to get 100 likes there. We got 97 likes. Let's try to get 100. If you haven't already liked the video, if you do like the video, please like it because I want to get to 100. See, do you go to other? No. This is the only location I go to. I don't like my cell phone only has limited zoom. I think the other. Oh, I've got 100. Thank you very much, people. He has all that high-tech equipment, and he uses a real camera, and he gets really, really close. And no, I'm just a guy with a cell phone. Thank you, folks, for the 100 likes. I think this is the first time I ever got 100 likes in one setting, whatever. But he's the real deal. He knows his planes. He knows what year they were made. Delta 8321 from Atlanta, landing next. Thank you, Eric. And he knows this. He knows his stuff. Me, I'm just a guy on a cell phone. I'm like these people that are plane spotting here. They don't know a lot about airplanes, but they know it's relaxing. And that's what I do. I try to bring you guys what they actually feel like. $101 likes. Amazing. You guys are starting to spoil me over here. People all the time tell me, how come you don't go to other airports and get police? You know why? Because I love LAX. They all know me here, the FBI, DEA, Customs, LAX Airport Police. You know what I mean? I'm very comfortable over here, comfortable. And I don't need to go anywhere else, you know. It took me years to be able to work at LAX, years. You know, it wasn't like I came here and everything was easy. Because when I first got here, I was harassed. And I still get harassed by new people that don't know me. But when the cops get there, they tell them I'm okay. But you know, it wasn't easy breaking in the airport, man. When I first got it, because I'm the first guy walking around with it, getting video and arrests. I'm the first guy recording the cops at LAX on a regular basis, and the FBI. The 104 likes, thanks. The man in charge of the FBI, he always brings new recruits over to me, and he tells them, this is Tony Vera. He records us. We don't like him recording us, but it's his First Amendment right to do so. And so he gets it. He actually gets it. So yeah, it's amazing. For me to go to another airport, I got to break them in, you know, and I don't have much time, you know. It takes a while to break in an airport because they have to get to know who you are. Because you go to a new airport, you're going to have problems. Who's this guy walking around recording us, you know? I don't like a lot of drama, man. Big one. Yeah, Imperial Hill. I don't like Imperial Hill. I mean, because it's so far away. But if you're using a big camera and you're able to zoom in close, it's great. But I'm just using a cell phone, and the cell phone only it's great, but it's not that great. You know, it's so far, man. And I don't feel safe there anyway because you're isolated. I went to Imperial Hill, and I didn't like it. The planes are so far away, man. But the way he does it, he uses his big camera, and he has all this high-tech equipment, and he does an amazing job. I like it here. I mean, I got In-N-Out, I got 7-Eleven, I got you know what I mean. It's very festive. It's very festive atmosphere over here. Over there, I don't really feel safe. It feels like you just it's isolated to me. Going home Monday. You're lucky. Delta Boeing 757 from Hawaii landing next. Look at all those planes, man. It's like so many planes. Look at all those planes. All those lights, airplanes. Busy night tonight, folks, here at LAX. But I don't do negative stuff, man. I try to stay positive, man, because the way the world is right now, with all stuff going on, I isolate myself. I got all those planes backed up. I use the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, which is an incredible phone. It takes great pictures, live streams okay, and it does great video. You can shoot 4K or 8K. I normally shoot in 4K because when you shoot the 8K, the files are really big. But I love this phone, man. I just love this phone. Wow, there's like 7 planes backed up. Look at that. It's amazing. No, Eric normally uses that. Eric normally calls the planes here, and I think he uses that app. I let him do that because he's normally here. And I actually use this phone for my internet, my 10. I actually tether the internet onto this phone. So if I use the live app, then it will affect the stream. So Eric normally calls the planes. Last Boeing 737 from New York. Thanks, Eric. And so yeah, he's been a big help for me. I don't do this for views. I don't do this for. There's no money in this for me. I do because my mom likes it, and we have a few subscribers that enjoy it. So it's like a little family that we have every Saturday night that come in, and we have a good time. Airline videos I do, he gets maybe 2,000 folks watching them at one time. He actually streams for like 11 hours. Hey, what's that? That is Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Let's see, American Airlines A321 from Denver. Thank you. Well, basically, I'm not trying to get a lot of subscribers from this. My main thing is celebrities inside LAX and police arresting people with firearms and drugs. That's what I mainly do. I'm not trying to get a big channel for plane spotting. I can't compete with the other guys. The other guys have all that special equipment. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to compete with anybody. I'm just trying to do this because I love it. I really, really love plane spotting. I've been plane spotting over 3 years. I stopped for a while after COVID, but I actually love to be here, and I love airplanes. But airline videos, that dude, he knows all the planes. He knows what year they were made. You know what I mean? You can't compete with that. You get my drift. It's like, wow. He talks really good. He has the, you can hear the control tower. It's a different trip. Okay, we will go another 15 minutes, people. We're going, another 15 minutes. Wow, hey, Mike, the new subscribe. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's a good thing, man. But it's every Saturday night. We normally go 2 hours. Sometimes we do go over, like tonight. We're gonna go a little bit, and maybe once in a while during the week. I want to try doing an afternoon in the morning, maybe a morning time, because I go to 7-Eleven, which is right here, and get my coffee, and they have some big planes that do land in the morning. Hey, hello there, Jerry. Robbie Jerry. Yeah, so yeah, these guys, they know what they're doing. But I like working inside the terminals, man. Yeah, we've been doing this for over 3 years, man, and we've seen those planes land. Um, they're huge planes, and I actually love the big planes, man, because they actually when they land low, and it's like they're floating in midair, man. It's actually a beautiful thing to watch. Alaska A320 from Seattle landing next. Thank you, Eric. So Eric calls the planes. I jabble away. Wow, 110 likes. Thank you, and it's really great. A lot of the serious planes pilots call me a greenhorn, and that's what I am. I'm a greenhorn. Don't know a lot about planes, but I do know I like watching planes. I love watching planes land. I really, really enjoy it. And these people that are by the gate, they love it too. And during the day, there's hundreds of people here that get their in and out food, and very festive. We used to do only an hour, man, the plane spotting. So then we went to 2 hours, and who knows down the line we may start doing 3 hours, but that's down the line because I do have to go home and get rest sooner or later. I spent 8.5 hours inside the terminals today looking for a story. Amazing, amazing. No, I don't. I do not work for the airlines. I do not work for the airlines. I'm a paparazzi, basically a guy who records all the arrests. A lot of times I sell myself to different new, TV shows. Delta A320 from Austin next. Thank you, Eric. And let's say something happens at the airport. I get it. I get all these emails from the news agencies that want to license the video. So I actually do it to make a little money. Paparazzi, that stuff sells to a lot of the celebrity news channels. So it's a good thing. I don't make any money with this. I just do this for pleasure. Well, it's amazing. 114 likes. Unbelievable. Yeah, the last plane will be Air France when we. That's supposed to be landing soon. United Boeing 737 Max 9 from Denver. Thanks, Eric. I think the Air France is landing soon, and that will be the last plane. We're actually going overtime because we normally only 8:30. We only do 2 hours, but we've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I can see how those guys do 11 hours or 9 hours of live streaming because time goes by fast when you're having fun. Yes, I'm very excited. I actually got invited by Gary Featherstone. He does a homeless encampment on 3rd, and I got invited to eat with them and live stream it. So that'll be my Thanksgiving. I'm going to hang out at this homeless encampment where they're feeding the homeless, and do that. I got about it this morning. Yeah, Day Simmons is around the corner, you know. Well, we got like 4 planes lined up. It's amazing all these planes coming. Those lights, those are airplanes. We're right across the street from In-N-Out. If you Google In-N-Out LAX, you can see exactly where I'm at. It's on Sepulveda. It's a well-known In-N-Out, and next to it is the air spotting park. It's a little park where people come with their families, kids, and enjoy the planes going over their heads. And yeah, just Google In-N-Out, man. And if you're around LAX, you gotta come over here, man. It's amazing. Just the atmosphere is amazing. Delta E175 from whatever. That's a good one there. I knew I should have stayed in school. I smell weed. Somebody's smoking weed. There's a madman down the street, and they sell a lot of weed. Some people go in there. LAX allows you to take under an ounce of weed to fly with, and they go to the dispensary and they'll buy like 30 or 40 pounds, and they'll tell them it's okay to fly with that amount. And once they hit TSA, with that amount of weed, you get arrested. LAX is the first of its kind to let you fly with under an ounce of weed, period. If it's a little over, maybe 2 ounces, they'll give you a summons to go to court. But I got these videos. If you go to YouTube and hit LAX TSA THC, you'll see a lot of my videos. People getting arrested with 50 to 60 pounds of weed, you know, and that's too much. That's, you know, the dispensaries won't tell you anything. You're gonna get arrested. You're gonna lose all your weed, and with that amount, that's thousands of dollars. Most folks take a lot of edibles in and think it's okay. Hawaii Leonard next. So yeah, people, if you're gonna fly with weed, make sure it's under an ounce, and you're good. Because TSA does not look for weed, man. But if they see it, they're gonna call in the cops. This guy the other day, he had all these stolen credit cards and all these phony IDs in his carry-on bags. TSA picked it up, called the cops in, and he was arrested for all those different phony IDs and everything. I mean, if you have anything illegal, don't have it in your bag. You gotta understand that TSA has all this X-ray equipment that sees everything. They're not looking for that kind of stuff. You know, they're looking for guns, explosives. If they miss a gun, they get fired. But if they see something, they're gonna call in the airport police. So just keep that in mind, people. Seriously. No, the airport police are good people, man. You know, they've changed over the years. When I first started, there was some nasty ones that would violate my rights. But then I learned my rights. You know, when I first got here, I didn't know my rights, especially at an airport. But then when I got harassed so many different times, I had to learn my rights, and then I started fighting back with the videos. And I actually earned my respect here. It wasn't like overnight. It was a long journey. Well, That's a huge plane there. Look at that belly. Hawaiian Airlines. Wow, look at that. That's a beautiful plane right there. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful plane. Mm. Oh yeah, during the day it's been really hot. It's been like high 80s during the day. I dress really warm when I leave my house in the morning because I know at night it's going to get cold. I'm walking around with my winter coat on, and people are looking at me weird, but I know when I leave LAX it's going to be cold. It does get cold here at night in LA. Yeah, I mean that's some hot weather. Oh yes, I do. I have a big camera that I have a $7,000 Sony camera that I have in my backpack, but I realized I don't need it, because with these Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, I'm able to get some great footage, and it has an incredible zoom on it too, man. So you actually don't need your big camera. A lot of the news stations now, like Spectrum in LA, they use the cell phones to get interviews and all that. TMZ has started using their cell phones to get celebrities now, because the camera is pretty heavy. But I realized I don't need it, so I can actually like the other day I got Megan Fox and her boyfriend Machine Gun Kelly. I actually saw the bodyguard by the door waiting for him to come out, and he had no idea who I was. All he knows is a guy with headphones on, and he just thought I was a passenger waiting for somebody. And when it came out, I got him. He knows who I am now. See, it's 32 below. Wow, that's cold. Because the best part about a cell phone is you can pull it out, 2 clicks, and you're ready to go. With a big camera, you have to take it out of your backpack. It takes time, because you don't want to have it out because they might spot it. Because a lot of times, like yesterday, Kristen Stewart flew out. She flew in, and I spotted the bodyguard, and he didn't see a camera, so I was able to get her really good. That video will be on X17 Online on YouTube, probably Monday. I'll be sending it in. But you're able to, because at LAX you try to dress like a passenger. You try to be a passenger, and so people see you, they think you're a passenger. Because a lot of time when you're shooting the police too, recording the police, you don't want to make the suspect uneasy by pulling out a big camera. So with the cell phone, you're able to lay low and kind of be a fly on the wall. It's incredible. The only down part about it is a lot of celebrities that don't know you just think you're a guy with a cell phone, With the big camera, you pull it out, they know you're media. That's the only down part about the cell phone. You don't get that respect that you do with the big camera. Big camera is like, wow, this guy's media. But it's okay. I gotta give something up. Love this phone, man. Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, incredible phone. I got it with my stimulus check. Joe Biden, it was $1,400. It was actually $1,390. So I got a little change back. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. My Instagram account is not like my YouTube account. My Instagram account is basically cat videos, that kind of stuff. Because if you post a video on Instagram, like an arrest, something like that, it belongs to Instagram. Alaska Airlines coming next, thank you. So basically, It's like what's that called? The Citizens app. If you post something on there, the news can take it for free. So YouTube, they have to give you your permission. That they got to pay you to use it on news shows. So you got to be careful on Instagram because when you do post something, the news can take it. A lot of celebrities post pictures of themselves, and the magazines can take it for free. So be aware of that. I'm trying to make a little money, survive, and I do that by getting good stuff. And a lot of it, I remember years ago, I had a video of Sandra Bullock and her bodyguard coming out, and I was contacted by Sandra Bullock's people. They wanted to buy the video to get a picture grab and use in the movie of her. I guess she had blonde hair, Alaska A175. So they actually gave me $7,000 for that. It was years ago, man. But you never know what movie company or what TV show may want your video, so you don't want to post it on Instagram because they can actually take it for free. Love this phone, man. Love this phone. But my Instagram account basically is cat pictures, stuff like that. Like LAX, I post a lot of stuff of the different dogs that I see. You have all these unique dogs at LAX, man. You get husbands that are waiting for the wife to land from another country, and normally the husband has the dog, and there's some interesting dogs that come through LAX, man. Animals, so I'm there. But most folks, they actually tie it all in. The cop videos, they tie it all into Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. I don't do that. My main channel is YouTube for my videos, and the other stuff is just fun. Like Facebook, I blocked that. I used to have 200 people on my Facebook page, and I realized I don't even know these people, So I took a lot of folks out of my Facebook because I don't know these people, and a lot of folks come on there and spy on you, man. Facebook is supposed to be a fun place, So I don't care how many people I have on Facebook. Instagram is a fun place for me. YouTube, I want my subscribers to have a good time, and I cater to my subscribers on YouTube channel. Oh, okay, no way. Okay, we're gonna go 3 more planes, folks. There's no way in France coming in, so we'll do 3 more planes and call it a night. We've been on here for 2 hours and 34 minutes. I'm going over because I have to get home. My cat has a cold, and I have to give her some medication. She's getting over it. Black cat Tina. I love that cat so much, and I gotta get up early tomorrow morning and hopefully get Parasol leaving. It's a hunch I'm going on, but she has to be flying out sooner or later for her honeymoon. Normally she calls my agent, but I don't think on this one she's calling the agent. Well, that's amazing. We got 120 likes. Okay, we got Alaska E17 from San Jose is landing next. Thank you very much, Eric. I guess we'll get the next 3 planes. We'll get some overhead shots. Got 3 more planes, folks, and I'm calling it a night. We are way over time tonight. But I really enjoy myself, and that's why time is going by so quick. Well, the cat's okay. The cat basically was sneezing and all that kind of crap. I have a friend that works at the vet's office. I couldn't afford to take it to the vet, and that's the worst part. When your cat's sick and you can't afford to take it to the vet, that's scary. But he gave me some antibiotics, cold medicine, for $20, and she's getting better, not coughing as much, and she's eating. But I used to have money. I had a cat that had diabetes. That cost me $10,000 over 5 years. I had to give a shot twice a day uh, of the incident. It was like all insulin. And I had a cat that once had asthma. I had to give the inhaler. So when a cat does get sick and you don't have any money to take it to the vet, that's the worst. You don't want to see a cat suffer. So she's getting better. She's feeling better. Because nowadays, you take a cat to a vet, there's all kind of charges, man. It's going to cost you a couple $100, man. Easy. You know. And they know what's wrong with the cat. They can give you the medicine for cheap, but they want to make their money, so they're going to charge you an arm and a leg. In the olden days, it was easy. You go to the vet, didn't cost a lot of money if it wasn't serious. Cats normally get colds, a virus. But Tina is doing great. I gave her a big piece of turkey this morning. She loves turkey, man. Yoda doesn't like turkey. I don't know why. He likes that dry food. All right, Mom, this is for you. The plane going over the head. I love this shot. That's nice. I like that. I love that. Gotta love it. God, I feel so good tonight, man. I feel so, thank God for plane spotting, man. Thank God. All the stress working at LAX, and then you get to do this. You know, it's incredible, man. It really, really relaxes me, man. All right, we got, I got 2 more planes. 2 more planes, people. And then we'll call it a night, and we're here every Saturday night from 6:30 until 8:30 if you're new at this. And you can always Google In and Out by LAX. And you can always, if you're ever in the area, just go to the Google map and it will tell you. And we've got the 7-Eleven across the street. You know, it's great. Great. Alaska Boeing 737 from Hawaii is landing next. Thank you, Eric. But you get your burger from In and Out. They have a seating, you guys can sit over there. There's seating there. And from where you're sitting, you can actually see the planes really good, but you can actually come into this park. This park is like tailor-made for plane spotting. And it's really, really, really a great atmosphere, man. It really is. I can't say enough about this area, man. It's one of my favorite areas in California. This is my therapy. When I come here, I get my therapy. I get to relax. Relax the mind, relax the body. My mom loves it, and we have some subscribers that do love it too. So it's all a good thing. But I'm normally inside the terminals. If you don't know my channel, I get a lot of celebrities. My celebrity videos are normally on X17 Online. That's my agent. All my police videos are on this channel. I get people with firearms going to TSA. I get the parking war videos of people dumb enough to leave their car by a terminal getting towed. I get the people bringing narcotics in. You name it, we get it. People stealing luggage. So I do like working inside the terminals. I'll do 8 hours, 9 hours a day inside. And then during the weekends on Saturday night, I get to relax and come out and do this. there's 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is great. The prices there are so low. You go into the airport, I guess they have to charge a lot of money for stuff because they got to pay LAX all the money. But this is a great area. A few blocks away, you got Ralph's. Okay, we got Hawaii Latinx. After that will be American. So I guess American Airlines A321 is our last plane. We got 2 more planes coming in, and we're gonna call it a night. And I thank a lot of you guys for coming in. I hope you guys had a good time. And we've been doing this for 2 hours and 42 minutes. And Eric came back for I was surprised Eric came in because Eric told me he wasn't coming in tonight. So we got lucky. Eric did come in and give us some, he calls the planes really well. I would love to stay here another 3 hours, but I can't. I gotta go home with my cats. And I gotta get up early tomorrow morning and get my butt out here and try to get Paparazzi going on a vacation. I don't have a tip. I'm guessing it could be tomorrow, the next day, or the day after. Because, you know, people with money, they can go when they want to go. Wow, that's the first time we had a break. That's the first time that happened in a long time. Desert Rat, I like that name. Yeah, I just thought you were gonna, have your fun at Disneyland. I'm surprised. I wasn't gonna even plane spot tonight, but something said, you got a plane spot. Even though Eric's not coming, you gotta go just to get the relaxation in. We had a few folks calling the planes before you actually came in. But yeah, I'm really shocked. That's amazing. Love it. Love it. Oh yeah, there was a couple of folks that actually came in and called the planes because you know me, I don't know anything about calling planes. I can't. I'd rather you do it than me. And Pheasant Supplies, Eric. So we got one more plane, folks. You can actually smell the in and out from here. You know, it actually, the smell of the cooking the hamburgers actually hits the. That's another great part about this spot. You can actually smell the French fries and the hamburgers being cooked in and out. You know what I mean? It's just a very festive atmosphere all the way around. All right, we have American Airlines A321 from Honolulu landing next, and we will go over here and get the wide shot, and that'll be a wrap. You guys have been wonderful tonight, and I thank you for all the likes. It's 128 likes, and it's every Saturday night. And don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see stuff inside the terminals. We'll do one plane. My mom likes me to shoot under the plane. Sometimes you get those real big airplanes that are really low. It's an incredible sight. All right, there it is. Coming. It is coming. It's on the way. But I actually thank you all for the 178 likes. This guy's got his in and out. He ain't playing. This guy said, I got mine in and out. I'm happy as could be. So he's probably going to go in the terminal. He's got the right idea. You know, he probably has a flight with some family and friends. And so I'll go to in and out and I'll get the burgers. And he's going back into the terminals with his in and out. It's easy to walk from the terminals, actually. If you're landing and have like a long layover, you can actually walk over here, get your burgers, and walk back into the terminals. Can't beat it. Thank you, Desert Rat. I really appreciate it. All right, this is the last plane, people. Okay, thank you, Eric. Thank you, subscribers, for coming in tonight. You made my night. And please check out my videos on YouTube. And I will try to come out during the week and do some more plane spotting when I can. So this is Tony Vera, the Venice Owl, signing off here at LA.